From 1997, today, I've been a volunteer. A volunteer, not a hired mercenary. I've been a volunteer of the people of Zimbabwe. Even the difficulties that I have gone through while fighting for this country are enormous. The difficulties that I have overcome are huge. To the extent that in Britain, where I live, some people did not want anybody to talk about Zimbabwe on television. But when you go to the television stations of Sky News, BBC, ITN, you will find my images. Google back Matsanga and Zimbabwe on Sky News. You will see me. The images are there. I have spoken. My stand is still the same. I've never changed. I've criticized Tony Blair's stand. I criticized the Labour government. I lost a seat. I would have been the MP for Croydon Central. The first African MP directly from the mountains of Mbale, of Uganda, Mount Elgon, to be a member of House of Commons. But because I sacrificed my stand, I spoke, I stood up, opposed Changarai, who was in the same conference. I told him, you are calling for sanctions to go and attack your people, but you regret. Changarai has gone to the Maker without saying I'm sorry to his people. Today, Nelson Chamisa has changed the party from Movement for Democratic Change to CCC, a yellow ribbon that creates havoc across the world. Today, Nelson Chamisa is making terrible mistakes of using human rights, the same old tired story of human rights abuses, of abduction, which is not correct. Some of the abductions are self-made. We saw of a story on this television where a woman was telling us the person, we have the clips where she actually abducted herself, then turns up after a few days saying, no, we are thrown somewhere on the road. This story, the country like Britain should take careful steps, knowing that democracy in Africa does not come like a democracy in Britain. Britain is 1,800 years. Africa is only 66 years old. After the first colony got independence, our democracy cannot turn overnight. It has challenges. We don't know what elections are, Africans ourselves. We wake up to go and vote, but we vote the people who beat us. Do you need elections? Still the question lingers in Africa. Does Africa need elections? Zimbabwe must change the modus of asking the removal of sanctions. Bust the sanctions. My main theme of this is Zimbabwe must bust the sanctions by engaging other African heads of state on finding ways how they can trade and get the trade going on essential commodities that are in plenty in Kenya, that are in surplus in Kenya, while in Zimbabwe they are not in surplus. This can be, instead of going to Dubai, Zimbabwe businessmen can come here and airlift goods from Kenya, sugar, butter, whatever it is, salt. There are plenty in Kenya, and take them to Zimbabwe to trade, so that you enhance the livelihood of the people of Zimbabwe. We should not listen to charlatans of opposition like Chamisa, who has only one mission, who listens to one godfather, who wants to change a regime for the sake of rechanging. You cannot change a regime in Zimbabwe and you will not return the land to the white farmers. President Mnangagwa has paid fully. He's paying the farmers, those who wanted compensation. He has compensated the farmers. Now it is time to concentrate on rebuilding the nation through infrastructure. Zimbabwe is still a country that we have hope that one day it will rise from the shadows of imperialism to the skies of sanity. That is our take on diplomatic leaks on Zimbabwe. Thank you.